Let's make a street food that's popular in India and Pakistan. It's just overall delicious, doesn't matter where you come from. Are you ready? I'm ready. Today, we're going back to India. Well, we're not, because we don't have tickets. If you have tickets, you can send them to me if you're not using them. I have passports. I am ready to go. But until then, my channel, it's going to India to create a street food from India that's also popular in Pakistan. It's called onion bhaji. Onion bhaji. And it's very simple to make. And that's what we're gonna do today. And we're gonna do it in an air fryer. You can also do it in a deep fryer. You can shallow fry it in a pan of oil if you want. First thing we need to do is get some thin sliced onion.
Next time you fuck it,
Seriously, the struggle is real, people. Maybe I'm having a stroke. Oh, my age, we probably shouldn't make stroke jokes. Woo, that is a strong onion. You feeling that over there? My handy dandy little handheld mandolin. Freaking love this thing. And that's what's gonna give us our thin little slices that we want. My husband worries about me. He worries about me when I use sharp instruments. And what's so funny is he's over there and he watches me so cautiously. It makes me nervous. Like I am gonna just farfanoogan this up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry now. Sweet onion, my ass. Ain't nothing sweet about you. Oh, the tears are real. Look at, can you get a close up? Get a close up. All right, that's enough. I can't do any more, man. Wow, that was brutal. But now that we got that done, let's move on. To that, we're gonna add some fresh cilantro. You can also just use coriander. You could use parsley if you want it. I had some cilantro left over from my chili killies video, which I hope you caught. That one just went up a couple of days ago. And some pickled jalapeños. You can use any type of peppers that you liked. I just happen to have some pickled jalapeños still from my spicy chicken sandwich that I made. I roasted them up on the Traeger and I froze them, and I have used them in, gosh, I think at least 3 different episodes now. They're fantastic. They still have heat to them, so I'm only using 2 in this dish. We're gonna chop them up finely. I promise I'm not crying. I might be a little bit. And whoop, in that goes. And now our spices. I created a funny little mnemonic because I couldn't remember. I get everything ready ahead of time and I've never made this before, so I'm kind of just putting my own spin on it using some seasonings. So I created my own little mnemonic. It's the T, the G to the triple C. What is it? Turmeric and garam masala, and our cumin, coriander, and chili powder. And we've also got some ginger paste. You could use fresh ginger if you like. Just chop it up really, really, really fine because you don't want to get a big chunk of ginger. So I like the ginger paste. Make sure that we get all the onion pieces coated really, really well. You could get in there with your hands if you want to. Oh, that smells. Holy snapdragons. Why have we not made this before? Next, we've got some cornstarch, some all-purpose flour. I know it looks dry. I promise it won't when we're done. Once you get it all nice and coated, yeah, you know, sometimes the hands just work better. Don't forget, as always in the description is the full recipe, step by step of what we're doing in this madness. I'll include my email address as well. Actually, I always include my email address, so if you've got those tickets, e-tickets work just fine. And we're gonna add a little bit more flour because it still feels a little like tacky, just a little bit though. We are also going to add in some baking soda and some salt. Now, the last thing we need to do is we need to add some water. We're creating a batter essentially, but not like a pancake batter. It's gonna be more like a fritter batter. So we're just going to add a little bit at a time until I get to the consistency that I want. So I'm just doing 1 tablespoon, mix that in, and then another tablespoon, and just keep going until I get to that consistency, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the consistency that I'm talking about. You just wanna kind of pick up a little bit of it, squeeze it in your hand, and when it holds like that, that's what you want right there, that consistency. We're not gonna do it that way in the air fryer because you want the air to move through. So you're not gonna ball it up like that. Let's go ahead and get our air fryer going and get some of these cooked up. We're gonna go 350 for about 12 to 15 minutes. As always, the exact time of how long it takes, it's gonna pop up right over there for you. And we're gonna drop them by the spoonful in there. Air fryer is ready. Let's go ahead and get these started. Spray with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray, whatever you choose. I like the avocado oil. And you wanna make sure that you put them in there loose. Remember, we're not gonna pack them tight. So just kind of like that, right on your spoon. and in they go. They're like little bird's nests is what they make me think of. You want to make sure to try to keep them all the same size so they cook at the same time. And we're going to give them a liberal. We're going to give them a quick spurch. A spurch. Yeah, and in they go. Now that we've got those going, I've got enough here, probably about 2 or 3 more batches in my air fryer. So we'll get all of these cooked up. We'll get them plated up with a little sauce on the side, and then we'll dive in and we'll enjoy them. I hope you are enjoying this episode. If you are, I hope you hit that thumbs up. I hope you subscribe if you haven't. And if you haven't, why not? Have I not yet earned your subscription? It's okay, I'll keep trying, but I'll meet you back here when it's all done. Whoop, it's all done. Onion bhaji. Mine ended up taking a little bit different time based on the batch. The first batch took 13 minutes. This last batch took 12 minutes. So just keep an eye on your air fryer. It's going to vary based on the size that you made and your air fryer. Oh my gosh, these are so fantastic. And they are typically just eaten as is, just like this. Get them in a bag, eat them like you would chips or chips. Crisps, if you're from that way, the UK. Or is that just England? It's the same spot. See, there's that stroke again. They are a great street food. They're a snack food. So let's try one. Now I've got some tzatziki for dipping if you want. You can also do a mint chutney, or you can just eat them as is. And that's how we're gonna try it. We're just gonna eat it as is. Oh, it's crunchy. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, there's heat. These would be fantastic as a burger topping. They would be fantastic on a gyro. I'm gonna try that with the dipping sauce now. Just a little bit of homemade tzatziki. Seriously, this is so full of flavor. I can see why walking down the market, get a bag of these and just start mowing while you're shopping. But anyway, be sure to make these. As always, thanks for joining me here at Annie's Smoking Pot, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Check out one of these other videos. I've got a chicken satay and I've also got a kofta kebab. Both of those would go great with this. Or just eat this as it is. Now you gotta try one in that tzatziki.